YAML. Prerequisites. AWS account. Purpose: to access and manage AWS resources, including Amazon EBS volumes. Explanation: Amazon EBS is a service offered within the AWS ecosystem, requiring an active AWS account for authentication, billing, and resource management. Amazon EC2 instance. Purpose: to attach and utilize EBS volumes for data storage and application performance. Explanation: EBS volumes are designed to be attached to EC2 instances, providing persistent block-level storage that can be accessed by the running instance's operating system and applications. ING role or permissions. Purpose: to authorize actions related to EBS volume creation, modification, attachment, and deletion. Explanation: AWS Identity and Access Management ING controls access to AWS services and resources. Proper ING roles or permissions are essential to ensure that your user account or instance has the necessary privileges to interact with EBS. Region selection. Purpose: to specify the geographic location for your EBS volumes, influencing data locality and latency. Explanation: EBS volumes are region-specific, meaning that a volume created in a particular region can only be attached to EC2 instances within the same region. Choosing the right region is crucial for performance and data sovereignty. Subnet selection for network-attached volumes. Purpose: to determine the network connectivity and accessibility of EBS volumes for specific EC2 instances. Explanation: when creating a network-attached EBS volume, you need to specify a subnet within the same VPC virtual private cloud as your EC2 instance. This ensures that the volume and instance can communicate over the network. Volume type selection: SSD, HDD, etc. Purpose: to choose the storage performance characteristics best suited for your workload needs. Explanation: EBS offers different volume types, such as SSD solid-state drive and HDD hard disk drive, each with distinct performance profiles: throughput, IOPS, latency. Selecting the appropriate volume type is essential to optimize your application's performance and cost effectiveness. Volume size and provisioned IOPS if applicable. Purpose: to determine the storage capacity and performance capabilities of the EBS volume. Explanation: the size of your EBS volume dictates the amount of data it can store. For certain volume types, you can provision IOPS input-output operations per second to meet specific application requirements. Encryption optional. Purpose: to enhance data security at rest by encrypting the EBS volume. Explanation: EBS offers optional encryption for your volumes using AWS Managed Keys (KMS) or customer-provided keys. Encryption helps protect your data from unauthorized access. Snapshotting optional. Purpose: to create point-in-time backups of your EBS volumes for data recovery and protection. Explanation: EBS snapshots are essentially images of your volume data at a specific point in time. They can be used to restore your volume to a previous state or create new volumes from the snapshot. Volume attachment detachment. Purpose: to connect the EBS volume to an EC2 instance and subsequently disconnect it when no longer needed. Explanation: attaching an EBS volume to an EC2 instance makes the volume accessible to the instance's operating system and applications. Detachment removes the connection, but does not delete the volume itself. Volume deletion. Purpose: to permanently remove an EBS volume from your AWS account and release associated storage resources. Explanation: when you delete an EBS volume, all data stored on it is permanently lost. It's essential to back up important data before deleting a volume.